If you're new to Pinterest, we'd love to show you how this new and fast-growing social networking site can really be a time and sanity saver for planning your next event. Pinterest can easily replace the planning binders and boxes of clipped magazine photos of the past, and it's super easy to use. First, you'll need an account. If you don't have a Pinterest account just yet, don't worry, we'll be happy to issue an invitation for you. More about that at the end of this video. Once you are logged into your Pinterest account, you'll see your feed. This page shows you images from all the boards and users that you follow. To return to this page at any time, click on the Pinterest logo at the top of every page. That's it right there in the center. If you're just getting started, Pinterest will suggest users and boards based on your Facebook friends, and you'll be asked to choose topics or categories that interest you when you register. You'll automatically be set to follow certain pinners that are active in the categories you choose. If you don't want to follow random people or simply don't like what they're showing you, you can always unfollow them by simply clicking on one of the images they've posted, then choosing Unfollow in the upper right corner. Now it's time to set up your boards. This is how you'll organize your collected images so you know exactly where to look when it's time to narrow down your choices, such as when you only want to look at food or favors or clothes to wear to your party. You can see that we have 19 boards so that we can pin new invitations for our followers to see, as well as party ideas we run across for each type of occasion, and a Just for Fun board on which we share things we see in our feed that we think are really cute or funny or worth eating or whatever. To create your boards, click on the Add button near the top of the screen and choose Create a Board. You can create as many or as few boards as you'd like. If you're in the very beginning stages of planning, you may want to consider anything and everything, and having just one or two boards on which to pin the images you see may result in an overwhelming number of images on each board. So, for your celebration, you may want to create a board called Themes in which you pin images of overall themes you see, another board called Invitations on which to pin all the great invitations you see at invitationsforless.com, another called What to Wear for the ideas you see when dress shopping, and yet another called Edible for ideas you run across for food for the party. These are just a few ideas to get you started. The important thing to note is that you can name and organize your boards in any way that suits your style of planning, and you can always combine or delete boards and add more boards later. Pinterest is very flexible. Now that you have your boards set up, it's time to start pinning. There are 3 ways to pin images onto your boards. First, you can peruse the web as you search for all the things you'll need for your party. Let's say you're searching for bat mitzvah invitations, and you run across a few that you want to come back to later. Go back to Pinterest and click on the Add button and choose Add a Pin. Grab the URL from the address bar of your browser and paste it into the field that comes up. And click on Find Images. If there's more than one image on the page, you'll use the Previous and Next buttons to choose the image you actually want to pin. Then choose the board you want to pin it to, and give it a description. Pinterest won't actually let you pin an image until you've given it something in the description field. As you can see, that pin is now linked to the URL you got it from, so you'll be able to get back to it easily and without keeping separate notes for the location. Pinterest has created a shortcut for this option. Download the Pin It button onto your bookmarks bar by selecting it from the drop-down menu under About. Another option is to upload an image you've already downloaded or perhaps a photo you've taken yourself and have saved onto your hard drive. In this case, you'll choose Upload a Pin and browse your file menu until you find it, then upload it to the appropriate board. Don't forget to go into the edit screen and add the URL if you found this image online. That way you can always get back to it without searching through notes. The final option is through repinning others' pins that you find in your feed. This is where having great pinners to follow really comes into play. I love to follow party planners, florists, and food ideas, so I look for pinners who post a lot of ideas that I enjoy, and then I repin the pins they've posted that I think will work well on our boards. To find new pinners, hover over Everything, then choose the categories you want to view, and Pinterest will show you a whole new set of pins. Make sure you follow any of the pinners that you see that you like, if you're not already, because you never know what they'll be pinning next, and you don't want to miss out. Oh, these are cute. Anytime you want to see all of your boards and everything you've pinned in them, click on the username at the upper right-hand corner. From here you can navigate to the appropriate board to organize, edit, and narrow down your options. For instance, I can click on an individual pin, choose Edit, and from here I can change the description, add a comment, or delete it altogether if I need to. I can even move it to a different board if I feel it would be more appropriate. To get back to seeing what all the pinners you follow have pinned, because it's constantly being updated, simply click on the Pinterest logo at the top at any time. I hope this basic tutorial has been helpful. If so, please give it a like. And if you don't have your Pinterest account yet, please send us a message from the Contact Us page at invitationsforless.com, and we'll be happy to issue you an invitation right away so you can join the fun too.